Good morning. I'm Ted Davis, and this is my explanation of the proper appropriation of the student affairs professional. In their infancy, American universities were run by presidents with little help from specialists, which of course could produce some problems. As an example, in 1639 at Harvard University, students complained of poorly prepared food, including pudding with goat feces in it. The university's president, Nathaniel Eden, blamed it on his wife, which eventually led to his termination. Uh, at the same time, England wanted Native American men to be admitted to the university so that they could be educated and they could be converted to Christianity. Um, they were, but they also ended up being behaving a lot like their white male counterparts, in that they were drunk all the time, subject to diseases, venereal diseases, and the like. And they were generally lazy, didn't do very well in school. So those factors combined with the fact that women were admitted in larger numbers by the late 19th century required that there be some supervision of students outside the classroom. This is what precipitated, if you will, the student affairs professional. Um, Deans of students, deans of women, deans of men, and student personnel professionals were enacted to help students outside the classroom, dorm life, social life, that kind of thing. And they were enacted primarily because those university presidents didn't want to work with women, didn't want to be bothered with women's issues, and they wanted to try at least to keep male and female students from having sex. So they enacted these deans. Deans of women in particular did a lot of fantastic work. Uh, they did things like their duties included managing health files, monitoring academic progress, and helping students find jobs. And deans of men largely emerged from the work that deans of women did. Unfortunately, after World War II, the power and the impact of deans of women was diminished. Um, University presidents started naming deans of students who were men, and deans and women started to have to report to them. So, unfortunately, and in that change of events, a lot of women's programming and a lot of the things, a lot of women's interest began to be ignored. Um, so, what, as a result, student activism mushroomed on campuses. Young women fought sexism. Liberal students fought for equality and freedom of speech. Ethnic minorities fought for racial for minority programs. Um, Black students staged sit-ins at segregated diners, things that led to the need for the student affairs professional. And so, what student affairs professional, as it turns out, what they provide is activism, reporting. They provide reporting, necessary reporting on campuses, and crisis management and advocacy on behalf of students. So, the chief among the work that student affairs professionals do is student development. Um, the goal ultimately of a student affairs professional is to contribute to the cognition, identity, and morality of student bodies. And the bottom line is student affairs professionals help create inclusion, which entire student bodies need to feel united, and to feel one. And that's necessary so that all students will want to be there, they'll participate, they'll do the work, and ultimately, hopefully, graduate. Thank you.